Woohoo! Day three. I love day three. Let's talk Instagram. Where does your ideal client hang out? If they're not on Instagram because they're businessman 50 plus, then don't use it as marketing platform. If your ideal client loves visuals, loves travel, loves to share photos, and uses Instagram for their own business, or it uses Instagram just for fun, you should be on Instagram. And I'll show you exactly what I do on Instagram and how I got to 7,500 followers and how I get clients from Instagram. I love Instagram. One of my favorite topics. Why? Because I simply enjoy the platform. I'm on Instagram since 2012 with a private account. So basically, if you go to my Instagram account today, I show you, you can basically scroll back into my old life. You can basically, those are all photos from my very first round the world trip when I just arrived in Australia. And you can basically find my private life completely for the last 4 or 5 years. My first round the world trip, me living in Australia, and then starting my business, and then quitting my job and leaving Sydney for my second round the world trip. And you can follow live. I post a few times a day, and I think it's actually the closest way to follow my travels, what's going on behind the scenes, and what's going on in my business. What I love about Instagram is that I share so much value here and so much behind the scenes. And here, you see here I started my business. Here I started with quotes and my first logo and really some first business posts, like here my first branding. What I love about Instagram is that you can promote anytime. It's not like Facebook groups where there's rules. This is my account. If I want to offer free coaching sessions, I can do that anytime. Now, I wouldn't recommend just putting marketing and promo posts on your Instagram because that's not interesting for people to follow along. But you can always throw them in. And you see, I can scroll forever here. I'm not even, this is still me living with my unicorn in Australia. Here, Miss Pink Hair on my unicorn. I've got a lot of content here, which is already the first secret. So if you kind of don't like Instagram and if you only hang out there to attract clients, I don't know if you will have as much fun as I have on it. I think having fun is the first key to consistency. So create it in a way that you have fun. Okay, I'm going to show you my profile, my bios, and the strategies I use currently to grow my account by 50 to 100 followers every single day. And actually, when I launched this training, I had 7,000 followers. But on the sales page, I already wrote, I'll show you how I got 7,500 followers because I know how much my account is growing every single day. And see, I managed quite well. I'm at 7,530 now. So my whole slogan of how I made 7,500 followers, thank God, came true successfully. That's another thing I love about Instagram. I know what's happening. I know with the strategies I have, my account is going to grow every single day by at least 50 followers. That means I know I'll hit 10,000 followers soon during the next few months. I'll hit 15,000 followers next year, and I'll get to a level where I then actually can pitch as well for products, for marketing trips, for affiliate links, for so many more things. You can make money with your Instagram as soon as you have a big following like that. But what I basically use it now is attract new people into my tribe, attract new ideal audience members, new soulmate biz babes that are out there. How do I do that? I'll show you my hashtag strategy and I'll show you my engagement strategy. And let's talk about this little bio and the profile as well. So I do have an Instagram course on how to set up your account for a successful business and how to get your first 1,000 followers. So I won't go into too much detail about that because I feel like that's longer behind. But if you have less than 1,000 followers on Instagram, you might check that out to really get the basics of what hashtags to use, how to use those hashtags, how to research the right 30 hashtags for you, and how to develop an engagement strategy to get started. Because having 100 followers on Instagram, which is like 70 of them are your friends, is not going to bring you in consistent client flow for your business. What you need for consistent client flow in regards to this bio is a clear description of who you are and what you do, and a call to action. That's what's important in your bio. So you see here, here's my name, the little crown that you find everywhere, and that I'm a nomad and that I'm a mindset queen. And this is basically what people can find in the search function. So if you search for mindset, you will find my profile on Instagram. Then I basically try to, you don't have much space. So I try to summarize my journey during the last 4 years with flying around the world since 2014, freedom junkie, and then it's my job title, mindset coach and business strategist for service-based biz babes. And then it's where I currently am, St. Lucia. And then I have a call to action. So click here on mobile. This point actually points down, and then the link is below that hand for the free business habit tracker, which then people can click on, download their freebie, and they get into my sales funnel. They become warm leads. They are asked to join my Facebook group. They get offered more video content of me. They get offered trainings, free value content, and in the end I guide them in my Facebook group and offer them a discovery call if they want to hire a mindset coach and business strategist as well. That's how I get clients, by having this sales funnel in place for the people who click on my profile. Now, how do we get to people to click on that profile, and how do we get 7,500 followers, and how do we get consistent growth? Let's talk hashtag strategy. I actually want to show you my notes as well. So I'm going to always have the copy in the post, and then in the very first comment, I copy paste my 30 hashtags. Those 30 hashtags are researched. They have to fulfill certain requirements. They should have between 50,000 and 500,000 entries on Instagram, because anything that's bigger, like hashtag travel, is so large that your post disappears basically after 1 second in the newsfeed. I don't always type this, and I do have hashtags for several areas. What I do is, I'll show you my notes, and I have that on my phone as well. So I've got notes here in my hashtags folder, and I have different ones in regards to what I post. This is my travel collection of hashtags. This is my business collection of hashtags. This is my digital nomad collection of hashtags. This is my Eat, Pray, Love, Woman on a Soul-Searching Adventure column of 30 hashtags. And those are my life coaching hashtags, or my biz babe hashtags. And this is, don't know how to summarize that, more of a be mindful, be happy, spirit junkie, inspirational bunch of hashtags. So I have researched 6 blocks of hashtags, 30 each. Again, if you're interested on how to do that, on how to find the right hashtags for you, I'll show you a short snippet. But if you're really just starting out with Instagram hashtag strategy, I would recommend my Instagram for Beginners course. It's $29. You can find it in the shop on my website. Just click on the right of the top after you finish this video. But basically what you do is you search for relevant hashtags in here. So like digital nomad girl. And then you see there's digital nomad girl with 3,000 posts. And then there's digital nomad girls with 44,000 posts. 44,000 is awesome. You want to be below 500,000 posts. And you see something amazing is actually happening. So every hashtag, you have a top 9 on top, and then those are the most recent posts. So this is the most recent post that was posted with hashtag digital nomad girl. And the top 9 are recently very popular posts, and you see we made it. And my friend Sylvie made it there as well, which is really cool. And is that Vanessa? No, it's not. Okay, cool. So if you make it to that top 9, that's fantastic to get new organic people, because those top 9 will stay there for a while. And if you are here, this goes relatively quickly. So as soon as someone newer posts something there, you fall one step further down. You want to have hashtags between 20 to 50,000 on the low end to, I'd say, 500,000 on the large end. So I have worked with the hashtag travel in the past, for example. Now see, this has 227 million posts. So yours disappears very, very quickly there. After 1 second, you're already out of the first page. So don't use hashtags that have millions and millions and millions. What else can we do? Boss babe. Oh wow, that's relatively big. I didn't know it's that big. That is almost 5 million. This is a bit questionable, seriously. Boss babe. This is more mine. Jesus. I'm not sure if I'm still going to use this hashtag. This is absolutely not what I personally connect with Boss Babe. And this is absolutely not where I actually want to have my posts in. Okay, that's very interesting. So check your hashtags regularly. This is super interesting. Jesus, wonderful example for this training. What else can we try? Life coach, because I speak to life coaches. That's big as well. Life coaching is better. Life coaching had only 700,000. Let's see. Life coaching. Now the great thing, if you don't know, or if you're still in the process of researching your hashtags, you can enter something here like life coaching and you will get different suggestions. You will see there is hashtag life coaching for women, life coaching happiness, life coaching 101, all hashtags you can use. You want to use 30 because that's the maximum of what you're allowed to do. And you want to copy them in your, let's go to my newest photos, in your first comment, because otherwise your whole post is a bit cluttered with all that hashtags, and if you hide them in the comment, people don't see them on mobile immediately. And then below that there's other comments from people. I always reply. I always love comments, and engage with people, get back to them. So yeah, first big strategy is the hashtag strategy. 30 hashtags. Start with one block of 30 hashtags, but as I switch them up, I'll reach even more people. So I reach people with this hashtags, and then for my second post of the day, I might use this, and for my third post of the day, I might use this. And that means that there's 90 hashtags out there that I can be found. Second key is consistency. Whenever you put a post out there with the 30 hashtags, people can find you as long as you're on top. After 1 minute, you go down. After 5 minutes, you're down. After 30 minutes, you're invisible. So you need to post often to be back on the top, back on the top, back on the top. Now for me, this comes super, super easily because I simply share everything I do on Instagram. You see, I share our house, I share our mornings, I share snippets out of my journal and my mindset work. I share the view of our house sit. I share my offers. And I post, I'd say 3 to 5 times a day, depends. But definitely every single day. So here I had 7,000 followers. Thank you so much for your support. And that is, as you can see, not long ago. That was just a few days ago. Consistency is the key. See how many posts I've posted? And I know that's big because I have kind of used it privately already for a few years because I wanted to share my travels and have the pretty filters of Instagram. But 1,500 posts is super powerful because with every post where you use 30 hashtags, you can be found. That's 1,500 opportunities to get found. That's the first thing. The second thing, and I'd say that's even more important, is engaging. And that means not only replying to the comments you get, not only replying to the people who react to your posts, you need to get new people, which means you need to get out, find new soulmate people. Like on their profile, comment on their profile, be active on their profile, give them a follow if you like them. If you don't have to. And that's how they get notifications in their Instagram feed. And then have a look at your profile. And then if it's someone who loves travel, who loves mindset, who loves business, they might give me a follow, or they might comment and like on my stuff as well. So it's really a lot of reaching out to other people to give them a chance to reach back to me, like to look at my profile and see if they like it. Now, how do I do that? And how do I make sure that I get active people on Instagram that are actually out there? First of all, I either take a hashtag, like the Digital Nomad Girls one, Digital Nomad Life. Let's try Digital Nomad Life to see what comes up. So I start with one of the hashtags I use, and again, we're in the top 9 there. That's really cool. And that girl was in the top 9 of Digital Nomad Girl as well. So she's using both hashtags as well. Cool. So what I look at is I look at one of the top 9s that has an amount like something like that, 160 likes. This one with 1,400 likes is too big. So I like those. This is big as well. Okay, cool. I'm curious at that one, how many followers she has as well. Let's have a look at that one. So you pick a photo, you have a look at the profile, you see we've got a Digital Nomad Girl, that's even her name, from Brisbane. So I already love her. I love the colors of that photo, so I'll definitely give it a like. Now, what else you can do is check out her profile. And you see she's got 4,600 followers. And now you start engaging. And I don't mean this in a blindfolded way. Just simply genuinely like the photos that you like. Comment on photos where you feel like you've got something to say. And if you really like it, give it a follow. I like that account. I would love to follow her. So what's going to happen is that she's going to get 4 notifications now. 3 for my likes on her photos and 1 for my follow. Now, as she is absolutely something in a similar area than I am, so she's a digital nomad, she's traveling around the world. I don't know this girl, yeah? I just came across this profile with the hashtag search. I now see she's got 4,600 followers who are interested in her. That means they could be interested in me and my profile as well. So that's a fantastic resource, and you can simply click on that, and you could simply just follow all of them. I usually like to have a look at who I'm actually following, so I might then again click on the next profile, have a look who those people are, and do the same thing. And you can do that forever, you can spend hours on that, but it's super, super efficient. So if you do that on 100 people's profile, I'd say 50 or 60 will follow you back. Now, what I do to make sure that from those 4,600 followers, I find the active ones, because I want the people who engage, I want the people who will comment on my profile, I want the people who will increase my engagement rate. I look at those people who did like her photo, or who did even comment on her photo. So you're a pastel dream, that's a genuine comment, you see that. And again, we've got a girl that loves, is a blogger, loves animals. Okay, she's already my soulmate. Follow, easy. I'm absolutely easily sold on that. I absolutely love that photo. She will get a genuine like for that for me. Awesome. That's all I do. So pick the people who are active, which means go onto popular profiles that do have some followers, check out the followers, check out the active followers, and engage with their accounts. Now, I did spend, I'd say, an hour a day on that, at least. I have outsourced that to a social media manager now. So I give her the accounts, I give her the hashtags, and she does the liking and the following for me. So I kind of have to trust that she's still picking the nice photos and gives it a lot of purpose in regards of what she's doing. But as I don't want to spend 1 or 2 hours anymore on Instagram every single day engaging, I've outsourced that. But again, that's your decision. You can either spend the time or you can spend the money. Now, I wanted to have a look at this account because I absolutely love this photo, and I was surprised that she got so many likes on it. Wow, okay, cool. That's a great account. Camille in Wonderlands, travel writer, risk taker, and social media manager. Soulmate client already. So I'll give her an easy follow. The thing is, with her account is, as she has so many thousands of followers, she will probably not even see my notification of following her. It might absolutely disappear in her notifications feed. But what again I do, oh, I've seen this before as well, is I would pick a photo that I particularly love of her. Wow, so many likes, cool. And have a look at who are the 25 people who did comment on that. Vicky's Beauty sounds like girl. Again, has a whole lot of followers though. So I'm basically looking for people who have got less than 5,000 followers, so they actually see my engagement with their account. If they're super, super large and they don't see what's going on at all because they just have so many notifications, they won't notice your engagement. So let's try another hashtag, or let's try an account. So basically, I can pick as well coaches who do something similar than I do. Coaches I adore, coaches that have a similar target audience than I have. Let's take Taylor. Taylor Money Creative has 2,900 followers who are interested in business, who are interested in business strategy, because she's a marketing strategist. So here is a whole list of 2,900 potential people that you can engage with. It's as easy as that. If you want to have it more targeted and you want to have the people who actually engage and the people who are actually super active on Instagram, you pick a photo of her and have a look who likes it, who comments on it. She's got 17 likes here, and that is exactly the 17 people who like it. So you can either go quickly through and click follow, 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 follow. And if you don't want to just follow random people, you click on the profile and have a look. That's a wonderful example. I'm super happy I found this for this training. So this is someone definitely having a lot of common topics with me. It's about manifestations. It's about business. It's a wonderful, pretty designed Instagram feed. I don't even do that, as you have seen. I just simply share what's going on in my life. But a lot of people have really a design, a color theme, and it's super pretty. I love this account. However, on the other hand, she only has 350 followers. So I'm absolutely happy to give her a follow. I'm absolutely happy to give her some likes. And that's maybe a person that is maybe even interested in growing her audience, because that's the kind of people I work with. People who have a fantastic offer, who have a fantastic feed, but only have 350 followers, whereas they should have thousands, because this is pretty, this is awesome, she's got a great bio, she's doing everything right, she just needs more followers to get more clients. So I would probably even message that person and just send her a comment or a message on how I actually really genuinely love how her feed looks like. So this is kind of genuine engagement, which then in the end is a marketing strategy, yeah? But I really just love Instagram. I love finding pretty profiles like that. I love spending hours on Instagram, scrolling through stuff, finding new people that are soulmate audience members. And again, she's got 350 followers, which then again are in my niche or in the area I work with. So we've got a life mastery success coach here. Fantastic. Let's have a look. 6,900 followers. Some quotes. Lipstick is my war paint. Again, engaging. And then you can have a look what hashtags those people use. You can then click on hashtag BizCoach and you will be guided. And you can do this forever, yeah? This is endless. You can get lost in this forever as well. So now we have what's going on under hashtag BizCoach. And then you can have a look who's posting there, what's going on for them. I like this photo. So I give it a like. And then we have a look what Sarah Bennett is up to. Again, ideal client for me. She's got 570 followers, should definitely have more. She's following a lot of people, which means I have a good chance that if I give her a follow and some genuine engagement, that she's going to follow back. And people don't have to, yeah? There's no rule that you have to follow people back. But she will get notifications, she will come across my profile, And if she loves my business stuff and if she loves to see my travel around the world, she might give me a follow. She might even check out my freebie. So she will be an absolute brand new lead in my community. That's all I do. I do this consistently though. And I mean it. Like, I know there's many people who kind of start using Instagram and then they kind of don't use it every single day anymore and they don't do the engagement anymore. And I have been lacking on that when I didn't have a VA for that. When I literally had to do all the engagement myself, I was maybe just spending 10 minutes on some days, flicking through other accounts, other hashtags, following other people. And yeah, it's like me personally, I hired it out, but that really depends on what level you are. If you are on the journey of from 0 to 1,000 followers, I would probably do it myself. And with daily engagement and with daily wonderful content, you will get there. You just have to be consistent. You have to share great stuff. You have to share something out of your life, great valuable content. You see all my masterclasses and free offers are there. My You're a Badass button. And that's it. So number one, have a proper bio with good description of who you are and a call to action, because that's how you get the new clients. If there's no call to action, you might have 10,000 followers. That doesn't help you a thing because they don't engage with you. They're not on your list. They're not in your Facebook group. They don't know about your offers. They don't know how to contact you or be in touch with you. So you need a call to action in your bio. Second, proper hashtag strategy. You will need to research your 30 hashtags. If you have any questions about that, ask me. If you want to copy my hashtags, they are not a secret. Go onto my profile, go on one post and copy paste them out of here. Yeah, that's public resource. You're allowed to use that. It works very well for me. So if you're in a different, if you're in a similar niche, use them. If you're a travel blogger, have a look for one of my travel posts and grab the travel hashtags. If you are a life coach, have a look for my life coaching hashtags. You are absolutely free to use them. The important thing is to use them in every single first comment quickly after you've posted and to use 30. Don't waste possibility by only using 10. You're allowed to use 30. Maximum effort means maximum results. So use all 30 hashtags. Always, always, always. Post all the time. Valuable stuff. At least once per day. If you don't travel around the world and you don't have 5 fantastic beach photos, that's absolutely fine. Come up with one graphic per day. Write content. Valuable content, like we spoke on day 1 of this training. Share something valuable. Share something to connect with you. Share something promotional. Talk about what you do and why that is useful for people. And then the rest is engaging. And you can either do that yourself, an hour a day, 30 minutes per day. It depends on how quick you want to grow, or you can outsource that. You can find social media managers in my group. You can find virtual assistants in my group. Check out the Location Independent Biz Babes. There is people there who can help you with that if you feel like you would like to grow consistently and engage on a daily basis, but you don't have the time for it. That's really a decision you can make. And my virtual assistant who's doing that task is not expensive. So I was absolutely happy to do that and to outsource it. And I'm still on the phone and on my Instagram all the time. So I still do my stuff myself. I still engage a lot myself, but I don't spend the time myself anymore to really go through the hashtags and find new people. That's stuff I have outsourced in the meantime, but that is absolutely fine. I actually want to go back on this profile because I've changed the freebie here. On the other one, you still see the visibility challenge, which is now kind of not on offer anymore because it's running. That's what you have to do. Where are you at in your Instagram? I love to hear your questions. Hit reply on the email or pop in the Location Independent Biz Babes and share what's going on. And if you're really just starting out with Instagram and have no idea what I was actually talking about for the last 30 minutes in regards of hashtag strategy and what the heck, check out my Boost Your Instagram training in the shop. I think that will be super beneficial for you. Otherwise, hashtags, engagement, consistency, and you can grow consistently your account by 30, 40, 50 followers every single day, which then after, imagine 90 days, where you are, how much of a following you have, how much more social proof that is to have that amount of followers. And I'm talking real followers here. I'm not talking buying followers. I'm not talking buying clicks. I'm not talking about any of those strategies that don't help you. Yes, it looks fancy if you bought 10,000 followers, but that's not clients. That's not people who will ever actually click on your freebie and buy from you. So buying is not a solution. You need real people. And what you need to do to get real people and to find real people is to engage with those real people. Consistently, create content, 30 hashtags. You go now. Everyone can do that. I love Instagram. If you've got any questions about Instagram, ask me. I am more than happy to share what's going on there. Always. That's it. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 4.